We knew you played Little League at the Caroline Park. We knew you played high school at Caroline Stadium. So we wanted to give you a piece of Caroline Stadium, a piece of Little League Park. I even asked the school board if we could dig up home plate at the stadium. They said yes. They didn't tell me it was 4 inches thick. So what we have, Pam, if you're ready, what we have is an actual home plate with dirt on it from the Little League Park, dirt on it from Caroline Stadium. And if you look at it closely, you can see where the player slid into third when you send them home. That's just a tribute from all of the citizens of Caroline County to you. We are so proud of you and so happy. Actually, we put it upside down, but turn around so Dawn can get a picture of you with that. No, face Dawn the other way. Or Dawn, you face him. Thank you, Pam, Alan.
So don't mistake his humility and his kindness. He's one of the strongest, fierce competitors that I've ever been around. Finally, Tanya and I, my beautiful wife, got married New Year's Eve, and as we were preparing for the wedding, she said to me, we only have family. I have 2 kids from a first marriage. She has a daughter, so our blended family was on the stage. She said, do you want anybody else involved? And I said, I want Tony Beasley to sing at our wedding. And he didn't tell us what he was going to sing. He sang Usher, and he crushed it. So those of you that know me, so I immediately sent a video to Bruce Bochy, and they're having a coaches meeting at spring training, and all of a sudden the TVs flash on, and Boch is playing the wedding video for all the coaches in spring training. Finally, this is the final. For 20 years, I've been able, and I'm just saying this to you, Biscuits. All these other people aren't here. For 20 years, I've had a front row seat to watch God's plan for you, to watch how God works in your life. And you're right. I was in Nashville. Everybody knows Bees is a believer and Bees loves Jesus. Everybody. It's amazing to watch. Because our business ain't a lot of that in our business, Bees. Also, Stacy and T's life. I greatly admire you. I greatly respect you. And me and my family love you. You asking me to speak tonight, one of the career highlights of my 35 years in minor league baseball. Thank you, Bees.
2 verses came to mind when I started thinking about something to share. It's not a sermon, I promise. 1 Peter reminds us to always be ready to give reason or explain the faith that is within us. And Timothy tells us that we want to share the word, preach the word in season and out of season, which I don't think he was talking baseball, but it works. I haven't known Tony quite as long as I've known his brother, but almost. And those 2 verses are certainly how he's lived his life from the time I first met him. And I have one quick story to share on how he lived that out. We had a young man in our church, a young leader who was into everything, made a difference. Many of y'all know him, who was diagnosed with cancer about the same time Tony was. Except his diagnosis didn't go the same way. And Tony was home and he was coming to preach at Salem that Sunday. And he got up and he said something I've never forgotten since he said it. He got up, and it's a very difficult thing to just get a word, you're cancer-free, and someone he has known and the whole church knows and all of Sparta knew was getting a different notice. He got up and he said, I don't know how to explain why God has allowed me to get the cancer-free, and TJ got a different word. But he said, this is what I do know, that when the Lord does something good in our lives, we're supposed to tell everybody. Well, Tony, the Lord has done a good thing in your life. and you have continued to tell everybody. And I just pray God's continued blessings on him and his family, and just celebrate how he continues to be a light in a world that needs it. Thank you.